Hello and blessings to you all on this beautiful full moon energy. Today I'm going to share with you an oracle card reading from my oracle card deck, which I co-created with my angels, to share these divine messages with you. And I'm also going to share a beautiful sound healing with you today, just to help us get anchored into our heart's energy for this full moon. And full moons are all about letting go and releasing whatever no longer feels in alignment with you or is no longer in attunement with you and your body. And so we get this opportunity each full moon to just check in with ourselves and just see what that is. You know, maybe it's an emotion that we've been holding on to, a limiting belief or a story that is just not serving us anymore. Maybe it's a lifestyle thing that you want to create a shift in. Or maybe it's just something that, you know, feels like it's no longer working for you in your life. And that's okay to shed, to begin to let go of these things, because then we create space for the things that we do want to call in. And today I woke up and something was like really coming to me of like, when we manifest, it's not just about like what we want. It's truly more about how do you want to feel. And I've been really working with that energy a lot lately. It's just like, how do I want to feel right now, moving forward into this new year? So I really want you to tune into that today. And with this full moon, I really checked in and felt into the energy of the crystal bowls that I wanted to bring into this space. And as soon as I tuned into my heart, it truly was about the heart energy today. And so I have brought all of my rose quartz into the space. I have my rose quartz palladium alchemy bowl here with my beautiful alchemy rose quartz handheld chalice. I also have my rose quartz crystals in front, and lots and lots and lots of crystals, rose quartz behind me as well, just to support us in that heart opening energy here today on this full moon. And of course, I love my Lumerian, and so I brought my Lumerian bowl into this energy space as well. This is gold Lumerian, and this bowl is just so powerful to help us getting anchored into our own divine wisdom, because truly all of these tools, all of these, the oracle cards, oils, everything is just these tools to help drive us into our intuition at an even deeper level. So you already know the answers. These are just some beautiful tools to help guide you into that deeper truth of knowing. So remember, you always know within what to do. You always know what is feeling good for you, what's not feeling good for you, and we really tune in and listen to that energy. So today, that's my intention, is for you to really open your heart to the wisdom that you already have within, and know that you are the divine creator. So if you do have some rose quartz or anything that represents the heart energy for you, maybe a flower or a plant, or maybe you're sitting outside in nature while you're listening to this, whatever feels good for you, to really welcome in that heart opening expansion here today on this full moon. So I'm going to start with my purification oil. That's what I'm bringing into the space today. So if you have a specific essential oil, again, that you would like to bring into your space. And the reason I love to begin with an oil or a scent or a lotion of something that just feels really delicious to anoint yourself with, I'm all about opening and creating space with that anointing of ourselves, because we are these divine, our vessels are these divine precious temples that we have. And I love that feeling of just dropping in and anointing ourselves with a beautiful essential oil. And so just to take in this purification oil. I chose this for the full moon. I'm going to take my 2-piece fingers. I'm going to place it on my third eye and just start to open up to that divine wisdom. And wherever you wish to anoint yourself, I'm coming into my heart, the precious heart that we're working with today in expansion. And then placing down my arms at the back of my angel wings. So now we're opening up this space with the oracle cards and messages. These are, as I mentioned, my oracle deck that I co-created with my angels. Because I don't feel like I wrote these cards by myself. When I read the messages back now, I see that there was divine wisdom that was channeling through, and I'm so grateful for that and these messages. So I'm here, and my purpose is really to share those with you in physical form and creation. So today, like I said, starting with an oracle card reading, and then we're just going to go straight into some sound. Today, I don't know why, but we're doing 2 cards. That's what came through to me. I'm going to separate the deck into those 2 piles, and we're going to see what divine messages want to come through for us today. Let's just thank our divine ancestors for surrounding us, for guiding us, and for being with us. If there's anybody that you want to invite into the space that you feel safe and protected with, I love to call upon Archangel Michael for protection, and Archangel Raphael for that heart opening and expansion, healing of the heart. Thank you, divine angels, for being with us today. And if there's anyone else you would love to call into this space, just say their names out loud or internally written on your heart. And let's see what the oracles want to guide us through today on this full moon. And the first card is the inner child card. And that definitely makes sense, as this full moon that we're moving into is a Cancer full moon. And Cancer really is like such interesting. And the next card is codependency. And so we're going to work into those 2 polarities and how they actually connect. So it's a beautiful card reading, actually. So this has actually been coming up for me a lot lately. It's just like these limiting beliefs, these stories that we start to tell ourselves. And generally these stories are not born today or yesterday. They're something that, we took on from a very young age in our childhood. That's what the inner child card is representing for us today, is going back to the Cancer full moon. Cancer is all about tuning into our deepest emotions. It's a very, very watery sign. It helps us connect to our emotions at a really deeper level. It also brings up a lot of the inner child stories as well of, they're different for everybody. Some of the stories, and you may resonate, or, may come through as like, I'm not enough. I'm not lovable enough. I'll never be good enough to do that. Or maybe you're holding yourself back from doing something because there is a limiting belief there, which I just definitely experienced this weekend, and I broke through a really powerful belief, a belief that I've held about my physical body for a long time, that and this weekend I just went and explored. I did a dance class and I broke through that belief that I can't do certain things with my body, and I went and I proved myself that that story just isn't true. It has just been a belief that I have told myself, and we can hold these beliefs ever since childhood. So this card really represents like tuning into those stories and beliefs and questioning them. Where did they come from? Are they even true about ourselves, right? These things of I can't do this, or I'm not good enough, and really shining a light on that and asking ourselves, is this a real belief about myself? Is it true that I am not enough? Is it true that I'll never be this, or I'll never be successful, or never be lovable? Or is that just something or a belief that we took on at a younger age? or a different time in our lives when we maybe weren't as grounded. And so the beautiful part here with the inner child is that we get to really come back to that part of ourselves, which is the child part of ourselves, and let them know that they are loved. Let them know that they are absolutely divinely perfect, exactly the way that they are, and really make that connection from yourself, this conscious adult here, with the inner child, with that childlike part of yourselves, and give ourselves a break. There's some times where, I don't know about you guys, but I can tend to be like really hard on myself, and I know that's a part of my inner child belief of like not feeling enough or not feeling like I'm doing enough. And I have to take a moment, I have to take a step back and look at how far I've come and acknowledge that. So if this is resonating with you, please take a moment, acknowledge how far you've come, acknowledge your inner child. They need you to let them know that you love them, that you're here for them, and that you are willing to show up for them and keep them safe. And so that connects deeply with the codependency card here, because codependency is all about breaking free. And you'll see on this card, if you do have your own deck, you'll see on this card, it's a beautiful goddess. She's like breaking free of the shackles. There's these like chains that have held her. She's connected to this unicorn, and she's finally breaking free, and her heart is open and expanding, because no longer are we going to create these codependent behaviors in our lives. And that means feeling like we have to do something to be loved, feeling like we need to be a certain way to be enough, to be good enough, feeling like we need to even fit into the everyday mold, and understanding that you are divinely unique. You have your own path, and if you say no to something that doesn't feel aligned to you, that doesn't mean that you're not going to be loved or accepted. It means that you're actually stepping into your power, listening to your truth and listening to your intuition, and showing up for your needs. And it's okay to put your needs first. It's okay for you to check in with yourself, and it's okay for you to say no. One of my dearest teachers and mentors continues, I hear her voice, and she says, that's the message. It's like, it's okay to say no to things that don't feel in alignment. It's okay for you to change your mind, and it's okay for you to say yes to the things that you would normally say no to if you want to break free, right? If you've been hiding. And that's something that I'm working on. I realized last year in 2024, I definitely was in a bubble. I went through a lot of my own healing. For me, I had some loss in my life. I also had some major transitions in my career and things like that. And I definitely felt a little lost at times, until I was able to just come back and remember that truth. Remember that I can nurture my inner child. I can nurture that story whenever I need to, and I can show up for myself whenever I need to. But this year is, yes, it's about stepping out, breaking free of that bubble that I was in. And maybe you can resonate with this as well, and say, I'm saying yes this year to more things, whereas last year I was actually saying no. I was listening to my body, and it was, I needed the rest. I needed the time to grieve and to heal. And this year I've come through with this like new inspiration. It feels really inner childlike, actually. Like I want to play now. I want to move my body. I want to dance. And that's a different feeling to what I had last year. And so these two polarities of like really letting yourself play, tuning into those stories that no longer feel good. Like it doesn't feel good to be a bully or tell ourselves these stories anymore. I'm going to break free of that. I'm going to break free of any codependent behaviors, and I'm going to shine my light. And this message is for you. So I say me and my, but really this message is for all of us. It's like, where do you want to break free of those stories? And again, this card is beautiful. they go together into what I was saying at the beginning, which was, how do you want to feel? Because it's all about a feeling. You can manifest and call upon anything you want. Like, I want a soulmate, I want a house, I want to, whatever it is, the things, the material things. But when we tune into, wait a minute, how do I want to feel how does it feel for you when you get that dream job? How does it feel when you are holding your soulmate and having that connection? How does that feel? That true love you've always wanted. How does it feel when you are sitting in your dream home? How does that feel for you? Right? For me, I've got all these goals this year, and so instead of being like, oh my gosh, what do I have to do? I'm tuning more into like, well, how do I want to feel when that happens? Like, what does that feel like? And it's exciting, actually. Some of the things that I have or want, I'm like, fuck yeah, that would feel so amazing. That feels so amazing to have that in my life. And so I invite you to come into the way that you wish to feel this year. Tune into this inner child, because they need you to remember. No outside source is going to bring the light to that part of yourself other than yourself. Love that. That came through just now. Thanks, angels. I love that. I'll have to listen back to it because I forget exactly what it was already. Okay, so the next card, codependency, break free. Break free of those limiting beliefs, those things that hold us back. My gosh, it's so heavy. After I did that this weekend, I felt like this card. I was like, woohoo, these shackles burst off my ankles. And I was like, I can dance. Okay. So how do you want to dance? How do you want to dance through this next month of your life? Let's just work with that. The next month, how do you want to show up for yourself? How do you want to feel? Let's call that energy in on this new moon. Let's take a deep breath in for your intention and how you wish to feel. And let's take a deep breath out and just send all of those beautiful intentions out. Remember, sending them into the bowls, our little wishing wells here for heart expansion. And let's do that again. Take a few more deep breaths in. Big breath, open the heart, expand, let the shoulders open, the heart opens. I even have my rose quartz chime. Big exhale. Let something go. Whatever's weighing heavy on your heart. Instead, how do you wish to feel? And so if you are in a nice, comfortable space right now to relax for the sound healing, I'm going to bless you all with this rose quartz and Lemurian energy. And today we're working with a lot of grounding energy, a lot of root chakra, and a lot of third eye and our heart. So we're reaching all of the points that help us stay grounded, that help us connect with our intuition. That help us open our hearts as we release and let go, and we choose how we wish to feel. We have that choice. You have the choice to turn your day around when you wake up. If something doesn't feel in alignment with you, choose a different choice. Choose something that feels loving. Choose something that brings high vibration into your field. Choose love. Choose peace. Choose ease and grace. Choose yourself. Choose to break free of anything that holds you back. Relax your body now and let yourself receive. Grounding down into the earth. Opening your heart to miracles, to love, to peace. Connecting with your inner child. Start to take some nice deep breaths in through your nose, filling up with heart expansion, energy of love. And big breath out, letting go. Deep breath in, heart expands. Big exhale, let something go. One more big exhale for your inner child. Inhale rather, for your inner child. And exhale, breaking free, letting go, and releasing whatever no longer serves us on this divine full moon in Cancer, allowing us to really feel into our hearts, really feel into, like I said, how we wish to feel. And so thank you so much for joining me here today. My name is Gianna and I'm here in San Diego. And if you're here in San Diego and you wish to learn sound healing or Reiki, this year I'm starting a program on crystal healing as well. I teach all of these classes here at my healing temple in San Diego. So if you are interested in coming in and learning, I have my next sound healing coming up on February 9th. And it's going to be such an amazing day. I only have a few spaces left, so if you are in San Diego or you want to come and join in the festivities, it's Foundations of Sound Healing. And I also have some Reiki trainings, Level 1 coming up in March and Level 2 coming up in April. I'm going to drop all the details below and the links, so if you're interested, check them out. I also do virtual counseling sessions and healing sessions. So let's connect. My email will be below. And if you love these videos, I am committed this year. It's one of my New Year's things of how I wish to feel, and that is consistent. So my thing is to be consistent in posting these sound healings and videos for you. So if you love that, comment below. If there's something that you want me to talk about, or any certain topics to do with healing or meditation, anything like that, if you want more oracle card readings or you just want sound healings, please comment below, because I'm here for you and I really want to share more of these gifts with you here on this amazing platform on YouTube. So leave me a comment below and share the video if it resonates with your heart. And thank you so much for showing up for yourself in this way. Blessings and love to you. Thank you.